Right, good morning, everybody. This is Kel right now. Okay, this is the 3rd of February. All right, today is a very special day. All right, do you know why today is a very special day? Anybody can tell me? Today is a very special day for the Chinese. All right, if you know, okay, please text your answer into the Facebook group chat. All right, while doing this, I'll share my screen over right now to begin today's morning MAO. Today, Kelly, today quality very good. Okay, actually every day the same. Okay, today maybe you got yourself a very good spot. Egg standing day, correct? Yeah, okay, indeed. All right, today is the very special day. Okay, Li Chun, correct? Yes, indeed. Okay, guys. First of all, welcome to the morning MAO. I'm very sorry for this morning being late this morning because I really prepared some really incredible stuff for you. But I would like to say this upfront first. Okay, this is a bit onto conspiracy theories in terms not on the market will come down or crash, but I tell you that why the GME stocks and silver has a little bit of linkage here itself, and you'll be very surprised how this works. And because of that, that really facilify what I want to talk to you about. This thing is called trade with the boys. You really need to trade with the boys to know what are they really thinking of, and you must understand this. There is no fairness in this whole game. There is no such thing as valuations in a way that will really tell you 1 + 1 = 2 in the financial market. It really doesn't have such a thing. Because put it this way, if let's say 1 + 1 = 2 in the financial market really work this equation, then a lot of scholars, professors should be the richest people on earth. But you notice that, right, they are not actually near top 10. In fact, it's those very intelligent people or very smart people that is not academically strong, but they know how to play this game very well, are the one leading in this financial market. All right. So do you agree what I said? If you agree, just give me a one more round of thumbs up, or I will get a glass of water. Okay. Just give me a short moment. I'll come back in just 30 seconds. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so now the thing is this, what is the whole conspiracy all about? Okay, before we go into that, 907, there's a request to have Hang Seng analysis before the market starts. Okay lah, I'll do that. Just a moment. All right, before we start this morning, once again, the disclaimer as usual. Okay, disclaimer as usual. All right, you just have to, understand that what I share later is really, is to identify me, all right, when you understand this. Okay, all right. So before we start, remember this, later on, I'll do a video on our Trade with the Boys e-learning portal. Later on, I will do that. No need to write disclaimer, guys. No need. Okay, you're all my students already. No need. Okay. So later on, I will create a video to talk about this e-learning portal. Okay, e-learning portal. All right. And do watch it because that is where you can get all your latest understanding of how to use the BNB and in fact refresh your memory with regards of the how to use the Trade with the Boys system. Okay, all right. So just to some people may not like all this type of thing. So in order to be fair, this is going to happen, guys. The conspiracy talk itself, right, between this GME and silver, this particular segment will be done only at the back of today's MAO, which means that the regular MAO will still continue right now. This special portion will only be mentioned and talked about towards the end, really at the end last part itself, okay? After my food for thoughts, yes, indeed. So only then, then I'll talk about it. Okay, so guys, don't worry if you want to get my latest market outlook, my analysis is still going to continue right now, okay? Going to continue right now. So let's just begin. All right, so people who want to stay on for the conspiracy talk, then you stay on all the way until the end of today's MAO. Okay, clear? Huh? Okay. Now, of course, today is Li Chun, all right, at 10:58 p.m. That is whereby where the transition coming from winter to spring. And of course, this is whereby, this is the significance of it. Like, I mean, no time to read off to you, can read on your own. but basically it's the time whereby they change over. Okay, they change over. Now, of course, this time we all know that it's from the red animal zodiac red to the ox this time round. All right. Now I purposely bring out this picture here. There's a very good, if it's a something in, if you actually remember the story about how did the rat actually won the race. Okay, remember this, that this of legend that says that, right, how the animals are being slaughtered to the different year because they went for a competition, and apparently, right, for the little rat, it actually won first because the rat actually went on top of the head of the ox, but towards the end itself, right, the rat jumped in front, so that's why the rat won. So obviously, all right, okay, this one sounds a little bit like a bit of betrayal in a few way, right? So that's why usually, right, there's some saying say the ox here itself, there is a lot of betrayal coming on. So I just wonder what have happened now in Myanmar is not the start of this whole thing here. You got my point? All right, anyway, you can see all these pictures means what people are supposed to go and deposit money and then they should supposed to be prosperous for the year. I tell you that this is bullshit, in my opinion. Okay, all right, you want to deposit money, as long as you make money from the financial market, you can deposit anytime, okay? It will be money. All right, but again, if I think that by doing this will help you, go ahead, okay? Anyway, some feng shui master have said this is really loads of BS, okay? Okay. All right, so we all know that today, this morning, we have all the news coming out from Amazon, Alphabet, Chipotle, and I think Alibaba, right, also came out yesterday. So we'll cover that shortly. Now it's time is 9:11. So I'm gonna zoom right now to our market first, okay? So that this will help you guys for Hang Seng, okay? Now, so today just only today will be different because I started late. Right? Normally we should have done this around this time on other market. So let's do Hang Seng right now first. Okay. Now Hang Seng, you can see that the today's very important MA30 for us itself will be at this point here, at 28,685. Okay, 28,685. So as long as the Hang Seng stays above this figure, Hang Seng on the conventional charts will tell you that the upside is still there. Now, the only thing is that Hang Seng yesterday went up. Then after that, towards the day, it went down. So there was some profit taking. So that's why I'm not that comfortable with Hang Seng. But there's a big gap over here, and usually gaps get covered. Now, it may not be today, it can be days later, but usually gaps get covered, all right, when if the market goes weak later on. So time check now is 9:12. Okay, we have about 3 more minutes to go. So the moment at 9:15, I will move to Hang Seng and I'll just explain to you how and what you should be doing it. And probably towards the later part, I will come back and revisit Hang Seng again when we go through the motion to cover, rest of the markets. All right. So Hang Seng now, you can take a look here. This is the entire movement. All right. So yeah, no need disclaimer, guys. You don't write disclaimer. Just now I should have removed that slide. Okay, yes, it's only for people who need it because of the most of my videos I'm still put on YouTube, and people I need to put disclaimer there to protect myself. All right, I should just remove some of the words there. Okay, apologize on that. Now Hang Seng is going to start in about 2 minutes time. Okay. Now, while we're waiting for Hang Seng, let's do a quick one on the gold and Dow Jones today. Now, Dow Jones today is trading above the OP mark level now. It's above pivot 2. This morning, it missed the pivot 2 by a few couple of points and go up already. So as long as market stays above OP, it will be a buy on the Hang Seng, Dow Jones, sorry. Above OP is a buy. And of course, today is a CCRY on a day chart. So above OP, all right, it'll be a buy on the Dow Jones, all right? But the only thing to be cautioned to the wind is that today the KSI is still red in color despite the market went up so much, right? The KSI is still red. So that means that, right, there will be some selling pressure along the way. So traders, just be careful on that. Okay, Hang Seng is about to start in about 30 seconds now. You can see over here at the top left corner, the seconds clock is moving. So when the market, this is where by the countdown for you. So I'm going to move to Hang Seng right now. Hang Seng. Okay, here we go. Hang Seng. Okay, now you do see live right now. In a few more seconds, you'll see that the pivot automatically will change by itself. So this tells you that, right, my hands are here. I'm not the one keying the pivots. Now, it's very interesting. Some people say that I'm the one who key the pivot. Come on, man. You can draw technical analysis, but you cannot, at the same time, create all the pivot at the same time. Okay, so my hands are here live right now. Okay, so the market will start very soon in 3 more seconds. And we go. Hang Seng is open. the pivot change. You see the pivot have changed over. Now today, Hang Seng, I do a live assessment right now. Hang Seng opening price is here. Okay, if Hang Seng trades above OP, it will go towards the pivot one, and that's 29,693. Now, if Hang Seng goes below OP, then Hang Seng might be going down to test this point here, and that's 28,759. And of course, if that really happened, that means Hang Seng had to cover this entire gap. Now, I'll say this up front first. The KSI for today is green in color still, so it's more towards buying than selling. Okay, that means that if the market comes to KTR -1 to KTR -3, then look out for buying, buying forces in whenever there's a CCRY on the M5 chart. Okay, all right. Now, of course, if the Hang Seng really pulls back and close a gap and close below it, oh, this is going to be very dangerous. Okay, so be careful on this. If Hang Seng do come down and close the gap, then there might be some selling in the market. Okay, so I covered Hang Seng for now. You should know what to do. Okay, all right, cool. All right, so that's done already. Yeah. Okay, now I will go back down to my my morning MAO. So today's before market, Spotify, Biogen should be coming up some data, but these are not very big company in my opinion. Right, then of course after market is PayPal, it's not so big. Qualcomm, okay, eBay, right? The rest is not that powerful in my opinion, not that strong. Nor let me see tomorrow. Well, apparently I think that's it lah. All the big ones is already out already. So let's take a look what happened on the news side. So Amazon have reported this $100 billion quarter, all right, like Apple, okay, following the holiday and pandemic shopping surge lah. Of course, basically the news was actually that they did pretty well. The earnings was $14.09, all right, compared to the forecast of Finitiv, and revenue was like 125 billion, so it's a very good year for them. But I think the market is concerning about this. Andy Jassy will replace Jeff Bezos as a CEO during the third quarter of this year. Yes, indeed. Jeff Bezos is stepping down as a CEO. He will come in as a different position. All right. Basically, he stayed on to be engaged in all the Amazon projects, but he will spend on his Bezos Earth Fund again. All his Blue Origin spaceship. I mean, seriously, in short, he's such a big billionaire right now. He's want to use his money for his personal interest. Okay. So in case you don't know that Jeff Bezos founded Amazon in 1994. So in 26 years or 27 years has become the #1 company. Wow, 26 years become #1. Okay, initially he was supposed to do a mega retailer to do let's loan out books and sell books. Now he really went crazy. Okay, so this is Jeff Bezos news right now. The stock market, let me just take a look. We just do a quick one. Let's check Amazon in terms of their share price after market. All right, quick one. Okay, see, after market is up by only 0.3%. So the news doesn't have any much impact into it, right? The share price also been pretty sideways over the last 5 days. It's a bit of upside over 1 month. Yeah, overall it's still okay, right? So that is the Amazon shares in terms of the earnings. Okay, so you can see earnings doesn't equate to share price move up. So seriously, because of just short selling doesn't mean that the market must go up forever. Okay, so this is one thing. Alphabet came out earnings. The revenue grew by 23%, but cloud business still losing billions of dollars, lagging competitors. Obviously, you know who are they losing to. All right, so in terms of earnings, it's $22.30 per share. It's much higher than expected one. The revenue also higher. All right, the rest are there. You got YouTube. Okay, anyway. All right, so what is happening to the share price? Let's take a look at Alphabet. Right, Alphabet shares is good because it was trading free flat throughout the whole day. Then after that, after market hours, the market came in and they bought up 7% higher, right? So it's become $2,063. Okay, so this tells you that people seem to be much more comfortable with the earnings from Alphabet, and they do expect it to continue. Now for Alphabet shares, you can see it's actually 6-month high, year-to-date high, 1-year high, and 5 years high. So Alphabet is at all-time high level, all right? So this is another crazy company. It was only founded in 2015. That means it's only 7 years history. My God, 6 years, sorry. 6 years, I mean, sorry, yeah, 6 years history, okay? 6 years, okay, is all it took become today number, what, I think number 3 or number 5 company. Really incredible. All right, this is really, really incredible, right? This is all the technology company. Okay. All right, let's continue. Then, of course, we have this company, Alibaba. Okay, they came out before the market. So the clock division was profitable for the first time. But of course, Jack Ma Empire faced regulatory scrutiny. Why? Because of obviously what he has said in a very wrong way, put this way. So total Alibaba shares are okay. They came out pretty okay. It's only the regulatory probe and the cancellation of an IPO that is a concern. So let's take a look at Alibaba shares right now. Alibaba share price. Okay, it's I think pretty flat. This is the Hong Kong one. This is not the US one. Okay, let me just try to find the US one. There we go. So the before market was down by $10. After market, it returned back slowly, like up $181. Okay, so not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, so that covers all the shares in the market. Okay. All right, Chipotle also fell, although there was a surge on digital orders. All right, but earning fall short, so that's why the share came off. Okay, all right. All right, so the thing is this, obviously now I have said this, I showed this very cartoon, and I say that when the bull and the bear were fighting each other, the Wall Street are the one that really wall up these two guys, okay? So apparently they keep on saying that it's the hedge fund that's killing the market, so let's kill the hedge fund, and this is going to be a change, a new era. Oh, okay, I just saw that someone text me Hong Kong gap, close gap. Oh, let's take a look right now. Oh gosh, okay, Hong Kong market has just closed the gap. Let me just take a look at the 5 minute. Oh, it just closed the morning gap closed the morning gap up Okay, not the not the day chart gap. If the day chart gap closed, oh my god, that's gonna be very 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 bad already. Okay, all right, thank you, Lip Hian, for that. Okay, so you can see just one single day. Look at it. GameStop was 1st of February, 2 days ago. It was at 225, after market 182. Then last night, oh my God, closed at $90. 1 day different is down by more than 50%. Oh my God. AMC, all right, it was at $13, okay, the day before, and now it's at $7.82. Now, remember, yesterday I was saying very clearly that I said that, right, these shares, GME will go below or hit at least $100, right? Remember that? If you remember that, I said that GME share will hit $100, right? Please key $100 into the group chat. Okay, doesn't mean that you're gonna give me $100, but that means that you heard me and you saw it, that I said it very specifically. I was very clear and very confident that the CME shares will go down to this GME shares will go down to 100. If you remember that, please key $100 into this Facebook group chat. All right, thank you. All right, and of course, if you remember that, give me a love shape. I'll definitely appreciate that, of course. Okay, yeah, thank you guys, thank you. Okay, so really, 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 thank you guys for confirming it. Okay, so the thing is this, okay, all right, the people who lost money, oh my God, I told you, right, the young folks will have to really come up with all the money, all right, they really have to come up all the money for their really craziness, all right, you can see that a Reddit user actually lost $13 million. Oh my goodness, 13 million. Now, because he bought a lot at a pretty decent price, very good price, in fact, so overall he still make money lah. He was up by 22 million at one stage, but because of the movement, he have lost on paper $13 million. Oh my God, 13 million. And you know, basically, I'm not too sure the profile is right, but this guy is a 34-year-old guy. Geez, 34-year-old, and he is actually a college track star as a former marketer for this company. All right, so my point is this. Oh my God, 34-year-old, $13 million losses one single day. My God, this is crazy, guys. So we're in the wrong, wrong side of the market, man. Seriously. All right. So we saw silver. Okay, silver previous day went up by 8%, and then after that, people are saying that it will go to $1,000 because of the inflation. People tell you that the silver is going to go up to the sky, to the moon, to the Mars, and I really tell you all this thing itself. Let's coordinate this movement. And I tell you this is bullshit. And I tell you guys that if you can, don't buy silver. All right, don't buy silver. If you remember, I said that. Can you key the word silver into the group chat? Because I was telling people this. Come on, man. Really think about this. How can it happen? How can silver go to $1,000? If silver ever go to $1,000, I can tell you this upfront. I tell you guys, your one ton of me will cost $100. Okay, if ever this happened. So let's not be mad about this. I mean, of course, this Reddit itself, right? Later I'll show you why I have this conspiracy thought. Because I'm telling you this is really incredible. All right, you really cannot really believe in whatever read on internet, guys. Really, especially these guys, who are they to you, my friends? All right, so you can see from the silver chart, it covered the gap beautifully. It really covered gap. So it opens right here, and of course, it covers the gap beautifully. Entire gap was covered. It was beautiful, right? So people really stick to the principle of trading based on rules, all right? Don't go and do funny stuff. It doesn't help you. It doesn't bring you any better. All right, guys, promise me, okay? Promise me that you trust the trade with the boy system, right? The rest just put away, okay? That's why this morning MAO is very good, because it helps you guys to don't do silly stuff. And for me, I'm here to just help you, guide you, and hopefully you guys will, appreciate it, all right? If you appreciate it, then keep appreciate in the group chat. All right, so last night Dow Jones up by 470 points. Oh, guys, remember I already said yesterday, above OP, above pivot one, CCRY, just buy Dow Jones. Don't care, don't bother, don't care whatever is happening. I know that I'm in the macro picture, I am bearish. I'm telling it's overvalued, but I say already 1,000 times, 2,000 times before, as long as the boys want to buy, don't stop them, don't stand in front of them, okay? But if you want to short periodically at the higher level, you can put a little bit small position and just tell yourself this, you need to hold this position, okay? You really need to hold this position, okay? Wow, so many good messages coming in. Oh, wow, gosh. Wow. So many appreciation and so many thank you guys, really appreciate that. Okay, I really need that because I realized that, right, for this when you do this live, right, I realized that I can't screenshot all your love shape inside there for some reason. Okay, so you can see there is this thing whereby the divergence in GameStop shares versus the S&P. Now, previously, some people are saying that, right, because of the GameStop share, people will dump their the good holdings away, and then after that, stock market may come down. But I think Wall Street have an opinion. They do the other way around. Is that they can slam down the GameStop share, GameStop, and then they just push up the S&P 500 to make sure that, right, no one can trifle with the Wall Street. Okay, I think that was a real reason why they just keep on pumping. You look at it, the way they pump up the S&P and the way they pump down the GameStop is really, in a way, identical. It's really like, you want to bully me? Let me show you what's real muscle for you. Okay, that was the feeling that I get from the market. Okay, so the thing is this, we'll ask now, okay guys, so they have destroyed away all these retailers, then what will happen next? Then of course profit taking will be next. Yes, you heard me, profit taking will be next. Okay, so the Dow Jones went all the way up, no holding back all the way, but you realize that throughout the entire day, the market just hang around this area here. Okay, entire day just hang around this area here. So this is really just maintaining, keep on buying, keep on maintaining, just doesn't want the market to come down, and then they slam down the rest of those counters like GameStop and this AMC. All right, this is how the boys really bully the people. All right, so the Dow Jones now, basically the optimism is there again. Everybody's are very happy. They expect things to be well. They think that, okay, even though that the earnings is going to be better, but I tell you, this is ridiculous unless you're telling me now again another $100 billion sales All right, but I will just keep my question mark there. Seriously, this is my opinion, because back then, the last 3 months, the administration was Trump. This time around is Biden. So I just going to give you a very friendly advice. Be very careful for this quarter, 2021 quarter. Just be very careful, okay? All right. So let's do a quick recap. All right, I just saw someone telling me that the Hang Seng has came up again. Okay, I want to show my screen back up again. Oh gosh, Hang Seng is down. Hang Seng is down. Okay, Hang Seng is down. Okay, Hang Seng has come down, broke below. So Hang Seng will likely be going for the KTR -2 level later, 29,019. So I suspect that Hang Seng will be coming down here later. Okay, I already tell you guys, Hang Seng is not too good. No, think about this. If the Dow Jones is actually positive with 400 points and Hang Seng is pulling back down, right? Just be careful. Now, FYI, once again, I repeat this. I have friends, I have relatives in China, and apparently I'm hearing a lot of very not so nice stuff about the virus over there. So just be careful, all right? If the market call for sell, just stay sell. Even though the blue chips, the US shares going for up, you just stick to the principle of following the market, okay? All right. So let's go back to our US share. Sorry, I'm jumping around because there's request on doing Hang Seng live, okay? I show you live, okay? So Hang Seng is, Hang Seng, Dow Jones yesterday opens right here, okay, guys? This is above pivot one, okay? So guys, how many times have you heard me saying this? Above OP, above pivot one, if the market stays up, CCRY, just buy. Buy. If you heard me, please key buy, let's key this key CCRY then, okay? Okay, make it simple for you guys. If you have heard me saying this, above, when the market is above OP, above pivot one, CCRY, just buy. You heard me, all right? Just key the word CCRY or buy, you know, just key into the group chat. And then also, once again, give me all the love and thumbs up, because really, that is all you need to do from me, guys. You really just need to really follow what I have said before. And I've been saying this like a broken recorder for loads of time. Now, I repeat myself once again. I'm definitely basically pretty bearish with the market because of the incredible overvaluation at this moment now. But, if the market want to buy, there's no reason. Shall I just stop the market, right? There's no reason, right? No reason. So if you remember what I say and you practice what I told you guys, and even when you look at the videos that Winston had done it's the same. No one has changed. You look at us any seniors, the answers are the same. So look at it yesterday, right? Very cool, right? Once the market goes above OP of the day, this is OP, you just have to focus on CCRY. Here's the first one, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth, sixth, seven, all around here. And of course, after that, you don't chase because here is already more than KTR plus 3. So if you look at it, 1 trade, 2 trade, 3 trade, 4 trade, 5, 6, 7 trade, all of them makes money with no stop loss triggered. Oh my goodness. See, the stop loss will be here for this trade, the stop loss for here on this trade, over here, over here, over here. So that means that yesterday there's 5 trades, 5 entries, 6 entries, 7 entries, depending where this one is. But whatever it is yesterday, if you just buy on the Dow Jones, you cannot lose, okay? So that is why you must believe in the system, all right? Just believe in the system, okay? All right, so that is very important, okay? All right. So some of my friends are basically trying to short the market. I'm not saying they are wrong. I also advise them, look, just before you short the market, then you just do a little favor for yourself, right? If you're looking or shorting for long term, every 200-300 points, then you do a little bit short, little bit, because you're now basically headwind. It's against you right now. Just wait for a moment, okay? When the time comes, the thing will come in, because the euphoria is really a vertical line one. Wow, you never see this before. Now, this is actually the Pinnacle data. It's the Harvard Analytics and Citi Research, okay, on a US equity strategies. And look at it. This is observed vertical, all right? This is since 1987 research. That means this data has been there for how many years? Okay, 87 to today. That is more than how many years? More than 33, 34 years. My God, 34 years of data telling you that now the euphoric level is at vertical level. This is absurd, guys. So what's going to happen now? Maybe 1 year from today, maybe 6 months from today, we will go back again and we'll know that, oh, guys, remember Cal said that on the 3rd of February, the market is absurd level. And if we actually really follow the system and we make the money down and things like that, okay? So this is why I'm really emphasizing on this and want you guys to just prepare yourself. right? The worst thing in life is that when you know something and you don't do it right, that is the worst thing of all. All right. So that's why I'm doing all my best to do this morning MAO only for my student, because why should I benefit other people? Why should I benefit the public members? End of the day, if they really like what they hear, right, through the YouTube videos after at 6 p.m., then they will know what to do. If they are, we have no fit to learn, we are no fit to be together, then maybe next 3-5 years, then we get together. Thank you guys for staying on board. Okay. All right, so this is from Norman Trader. Okay, this is the very important chart. This is very important. Now, this is very, 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 very important chart. Okay, now this is the 10 years yield. Okay, 10 years yield, and you can see that this is S&P 500 at the bottom. Now, you do see very clearly when the yield start to go positive and goes up, you can see that S&P 500 really come down. So again, you see the same thing when the yield go up back in 2007, the S&P 500 really come down. So now if we're talking about being realistic here, okay, being realistic here, right, whereby the 10-year yield and the 2-year yield combined together, this is on an average number, you can see that, right, on average by now, the stock market should be coming down soon. I repeat, the stock market should be coming down soon. Okay, now of course, this is what happened. This is back in 2000 to 2002. So that was from there was 2 years down. It took about how many years to go up again? About 6 years. Then it got to new time high. Then when it came down again, it was down by 2 years. So each time the downside is about 2 years. But this time round, this stretch all the way up itself, right, is for many, 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 many years. All right, we are now into our 12-year bull, okay, 12 years. All right, normally it's 6 years. Now we are 12. We are double the time, okay? So traders, if you really ask me, Kel, I got some money to put somewhere just to be safe. Where can I put this money? I'll tell you upfront here itself, right? If you don't mind, just short the market, small little position and let it slide low down. But of course, like I say, now the market's hit on you. So if you want to do that, right, be careful. It can go against you. Who knows, the Dow may go to 32,000 first, then come down. I don't know. Okay, don't quote me, but at least I can tell you now, fact and figures are just all these figures. Okay. All right, cool. Okay. So let's just check on you guys. How many of you is willing to short the Dow Jones? Okay, if you're willing to short the Dow Jones, key the word SHORT, short in the group chat. Let me see how many of you really want to short the Dow Jones. Okay, but like I say once again, many people have tried to short the Dow Jones over the years, and of course they got hit so badly that some of them really bust their accounts. All right, so just in case it's something that's a more like a warning to you. All right, if you really want to short the Dow Jones for long term, just understand this, you're going against the entire world right now. But of course, when the market comes down, the entire world will be doing the great job and great deed for you. So you guys want to short, then you just key your short over there. I'll just take a look. Okay, doesn't mean that you should say short, you really mean it, doesn't matter. Okay, so I finished the morning MAO, all the financial news, right? Let's go to the market right now. Wow. Hang Seng has came down to below 29,000 at one stage. Okay, that's bad, man. Okay, anyone short Hang Seng can consider take some profit because the KSI is green in color. So if you are in profit for Hang Seng, do consider take some profit. Okay. Okay, guys, this is the chart right now. This is the Dow Jones daily chart. Okay, now 3 things to talk about. Number 1, the Dow yesterday passed the MA30. Now, yesterday when the market was trading here, okay, the MA30 was all the way to 30,076, right? Remember, that was the Dow Jones. So there was a joke to say that, right, KL, where's the Dow will go up, right? I did say jokingly, I don't mind telling the truth. I said that if the Dow want to go up, you go to the MA30, and that was 30,076. 30,706, sorry, 706. And the Dow really go there all the way. Oh my God. Sometimes, I just feel like I'm a fortune teller rather than a trainer. Okay, so what happened? Okay, now the Dow actually really went up. Now look at the 15-minute chart. Look at the 15-minute chart. Okay, the Dow really went from opening price, goes all the way and touches the MA30. Then after that, it swiveled there for a moment. Then before ended slightly below the MA30, slightly below. So this tells me that there is a very good, strong respect for the MA30. Very strong respect, because why? You can go through a number, but eventually it closed near the number. So this tells me in technical analysis, this MA30 is freaking critical. So now what are we having now? You can see this morning, the Dow Jones went up initially. Then after it came back down, it touches the MA30 and then rebounded again. But of course, this MA30 is not correct because this is the yesterday one. So that's today one. We take a look. So today's MA30, I need to adjust a bit now. I need to follow it and adjust accordingly. It should be here. Oh, wow. It should be here. Now the MA30, the today's MA30, the 4D number is 30,726. So today's 4D number is 30,726. So as long as the Dow Jones can stay above this figure, 30,726, the Dow Jones should be still going up. But if the market is resisted there, as you can see right now, then there will be some profit taking. Okay, so I did additional one more thing for you guys, is to draw this little purple line down. So what I did was simple. I draw this for you once again. I take this purple line. Okay, I do it live. Okay, I take this high, the historical high. I place it with this guy here, which is the next available high. Then when I let go, wow, look at it. Yesterday high was forecast by the chart itself. Okay, yesterday market forecasted. Look at it. Okay, the market really, the high was there. So today it tested that again. But usually in trend line, when there's a trend line there and it tested and pulled back, that's form resistance. And now the MA30 is so close by. So I'm going to just give myself a bit of reminder. If later on, right, if the Dow Jones breaks below OP, then there could be some selling today. But if the market can stay above OP and hang above the MA30 and break the trend line that I have here, then I believe the Dow can test back all the way maybe to 30,956 level, right? That is the KCB level. Okay, right, that one I write down since maybe, okay, let me write. That means that it can go up to 30,956. Now, of course, some of you guys asked me to take away my video from this session here so that you can see the chart clearly, fully. Cannot lah. I need to do some branding, correct? I need to do some branding, okay? So, if you cannot see, just tilt your handphone, or you should be able to see the numbers there, okay? So that's why I draw the number, writing the numbers slightly at the bottom, so you guys can actually see all the numbers clearly. All right, okay, done. Okay, so let's look at the daily chart. In the longer term chart, you can see that it's performing nicely, so it's bullishness. The numeric form of the analytical analysis, taking the 95%, 90%, 85%. So you can see the market stopped at 5%, rebounded very strongly. So as long as the market stays up above OP, upside is more to go. Okay, Hang Seng have just recovered from the low. Just now was at 29,000, right? Now it's back to 29,100. So you see the bullishness is still there overall. That's why I told you guys you had to cover back your short position earlier, right? I told you when you see the Hang Seng come down, you must cover back your position earlier. Okay, so all our live sharing here. On the weekly chart, beautiful. All it looks good again and look incredibly. It looked like it resisted itself at about the trend line here. So I think more or less the Dow Jones should be hanging around here for this week, right? Because there's no much more big earnings. All the big one have came out. So it's either the market believes that there is more upside to go, or the market may go into profit taking since the earnings are all over. Okay, and all eyes will be back on Biden and his coronavirus, this stimulus check. Okay. All right, so let's look at the Hang Seng live right now. Sorry, live Hang Seng, the Dow Jones live right now. See, Hang Seng has recovered. Okay, so for today's Dow Jones is pretty clear, very simple, pretty straightforward. The opening price is just above the pivot 2. So as long as the Dow Jones stays above OP, the Dow Jones can go up to this point, 30,956. Now today's, if you realize this, today pivot 1 is very high. It's 31,331. Today very high, I don't know why. Okay, but this is a formula that the system created itself. So if the market later breaks below OP, this is trouble. If the market break below P2, trouble will come in. Okay, now guys, above OP, above pivot 1, you buy. That's understandable. So if below OP, below P2, you have to sell. Now there's something that I want to remind traders a few things. Number one, today is a CCRY on the day chart. So likely it should be a buy today. So now it's going up. It's really within the script. The only thing that I'm not very comfortable is that the market have been surging higher quite a lot, right? But the KSI at the moment now is still red in color. Now, if you trust my system, if the KSI is red, this is not good. So if the market is going up and the KSI stay red, right, then two things must happen. One, the market go higher and the KSI turn green, then of course the upside will be tremendous. But if the market do come down, then the market has to stay above opening price or at least some technical point. For today, it'll be this point, 30,663. The market has to stay above it. If not, there will be some profit taking. So traders, you heard me. Just be careful because the KSI is red and I trust my KSI a lot. Okay, cool. All right, so guys, if you you like what I just said to you, all right, can you key DOW1, DOW1? Well, take a sip of water. Thank you. All right, guys. Okay, so that is the analysis for the Dow. Now, because I realize that not many of y'all trade the NASDAQ, not S&P, so I'm going to skip these two market because no point wasting time doing that and stuff. At the end of the day, you guys ain't trading that. So I'm going to skip that. All right, I'm going to straight go into the Hang Seng I already covered earlier. So I'll go down to gold, okay, to talk about gold. Now, gold, you can see gold tries to go up over the last 2 days, but eventually gold basically taper off. Now, what's the reason for gold tapering off, right? It's pretty clear, okay? It is this problem right here now. It is the dollar, right? The dollar is the big problem here. The dollar actually has been climbing up, and that is same why the yields are going up at the same time. So look at it now. If you look at the dollar, okay, this is a dollar index, okay, over the last 3 days. All right, the dollar have been climbing up from 90.5 to 91. Of course, you look at the entire month. All right, you have been stabilizing from 89 all the way to today, 91. You look at it over 3 months packs, okay, you can see that, right? It has bottomed out on the January the 5th at 89, and now it's trading at about 91. So if there is going to be further movement on the dollar upside, and of course the yields have to go up at the same time, then I believe that gold price will continue to trade lower. So let's look at what happened on yesterday's gold, shall we? In terms of our chart. But before that, there is demand on gold because of the silver movement, and they said that now record high, and this everybody thinks that it's gonna go higher, you know, because of silver. I just smile on it now. So now silver is down, and you know what to do, lah. Huh? All right. So yesterday, this is what happened. All right. So guys, this is a very classic way on explaining to you the importance of pivot. Now, yesterday the opening price was between pivot 1 and pivot 2. So obviously above OP, we go for buy, below OP, we go for sell. But if the market breached below pivot 2, which is 1852, then no way you can tell me it's a buy already. So because it's below pivot 2, stay sell. And yesterday, the KSI was also red in color. So you stay sell. Understand, guys? I know that some people would like to buy from the bottom. There's no wrong to do that itself, but you just understand that the market now is today is below OP, is below pivot 2. So that's why it's better to stay sell. Okay, you understand that? Yeah. Okay, so guys, this is what happened. Now, if anybody yesterday made money from shorting gold, yesterday you make money from shorting gold, okay, please key the word gold, GOLD, into the group chat. So that means that, right, you have made money from shorting gold. If you have done that, right, put your message there, gold, GOLD, into the group chat. Let me see how many of y'all have actually done the right thing yesterday. So yesterday, you can see that this is the opening price. All right, this is the pivot 2. So Before that, OP to pivot 2, if you don't trade anything, that's absolutely fine. But once you basically see the chart goes below pivot 2, no matter how, don't care, don't bother. You just have to buy short into gold, okay? As long as yesterday, okay, you basically, right? Oh, wow, so many of y'all make money from gold. Excellent, guys. I'm going to give you all the love shape that you deserve. Okay? All right. Look at it, guys. Look at it. Yesterday, when you are at this point A, now I know that at point A to short, you may feel, Cal, is ridiculous. I'm shorting near the low of the day. How can we short go at low of the day? It's ridiculous. But you see what happened by the end of the day? The market closed down. So the same thing like you buy Dow Jones yesterday. You just have to buy. You know that it sounds stupid to buy at a high, but you realize that the money is always there. It's always, always, always there. Really incredible. So this is point A where you short below OP, below pivot 2. Now what was scary was this. Yesterday, the pivot 2 and the KTR -1 was identically the same number. Right, 1852 is the pivot 2 number. 1852 was a KTR number. Oh my God, 1852, like 40 number. So you see that, guys, that is critical. And that tells you that yesterday, this 1852 is a magical number in the chart. If the market cannot stay above it, the market will sell again. So you see that, oh my God, the gold collapsed down all the way just because it cannot stay above 1852. So remember this, when you see pivot and KTR stacked together, right? That means this line has become a very powerful resistance, a very powerful support. You just have to utilize it yourself and you're going to make good money, guys. You see this? This is crazy. That's why I tell you this, our system can go very, very far away to really all rounds of the whole world as long as we just have to follow and united. Okay, just like Reddit, let's get united and then we make money from the market. We don't need to fight the big boys one. We just have to follow the boys. Just have to follow the boys. Okay, crazy. All right, incredible. Wow, guys, so many of you make money from gold. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Really, this is really what I say. The community is building up, and you guys knows that we have a very powerful tool on our hand. Okay, so for Bitcoin yesterday was also a very good deal. Yesterday, Bitcoin, all right, 3 trades, 3 wins, all right, in the middle during the GTH hour or so-called during the European time. Now, Bitcoin, I already said before, morning, try not to trade. Morning, try not to trade. Early morning, like, 7, 8 a.m., just forget it. Try to trade between the European time. That is about 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. If you want to cross the night time, okay, that's okay. Other than that itself, right, it may take a bit of risk towards the end. So 1 p.m., 9 p.m., 1 p.m., 10 p.m. Singapore time to trade for Bitcoin is still reasonable. Just take the simple KCX plus CCRY. You should be able to make some money. Now, average itself about $200 to $300 gain. Just get out. Okay, just get out. All right, so let's take a look at this Bitcoin chart right now. Here we go. So this morning, if you follow the rule after 9 you trade, right? You have saw this KCX right here at the bottom of the screen, KCX. So you buy into, that means that when it was here, when you see the KCX for the first time turning green, you have 5, 10, 15 minutes to prepare yourself. The 20th minute whereby the market has turned CCRY, then you buy. So you buy where? You buy right here on the Bitcoin, and already you are prosperous already. And of course, the market from opening price go to KTR +1, you have to take your profit. That is so simple, guys. Really incredible system. Even Bitcoin can be used, because why? I spent a lot of hours trying to do this. Okay, really incredible. How about the day chart? For the day chart, you can see that for today, it's trying to test the pivot 1 at 36,529 level. It should be testing that if I say the buying continue. All right, now the KSI yesterday is green in color, so that it's right. The market should be trading a bit higher. You may test this point. So later on, I suspect maybe the Bitcoin will test the pivot 1 level. It will test there, likely high chance, because at the bottom there is no blue bars. KSI is green, so very good chance that it will go for there itself. Okay, all right, so that is Bitcoin for you. All right, oops. Okay, so just there's some, yeah, thank you guys for all the Lovely love shape again. Huh? Thank you, David. Okay, all right, thank you. Okay, so that is the Bitcoin. Okay, hold on. Sorry, need some technical issue again. Okay, so that is Bitcoin. All right, guys, that is the one I'll share with you. So for today, food for thought is if what you seek is truth, there is one thing you must have above all else. I know. All overwhelming passion for it, no, and unremitting readiness to admit you may be wrong. Now, of course, when you're wrong, you need to admit. I mean, basically, this is life. Really, you need to admit when you're wrong. But when you admit you're wrong, you learn from it and don't make the mistake once again. I mean, seriously, for my life itself, for the last 21 years, I have all the good time, I have really all the bad time, I have a lot of time to reflect myself, and I realized that it's all about how you deal with your own life. So this is why I have been trying my best, improving myself, sleeping lesser, just to make things good for all of us and help you guys to really prosper from the market. Because as an educator, very simple. As long as you make money, you guys make money, more people come on board. More people will come on board means there'll be more money for us, and I can use it to do a lot of other things. So that's why when you actually, really understand the importance of really, being truthful to yourself, truthful to your own people, I think that is very, very important in life. Okay. All right. So I've finished today's morning MAO, and if you're still ready to stay on to watch the conspiracy theories, hang on now. Give me a few more seconds. Okay, we should able to continue this show. All right. Okay. Are you ready? If you're ready for the conspiracy theory, key the word READY, ready, and I will begin in just a short moment. All right. Thank you guys for all the wow non-stop stuff, right? Okay, so if you need to go and work now, go ahead. All right, I've covered my morning MAO. The conspiracy now shall begin very, very, very soon. Okay, if you're ready, just key the word READY, and I'll come back very soon. Wow. Thank you. Y'all finger happy today. All the love. Wow. See, thank you. Okay. Okay, let's begin. All right. Now, the thing is this. What does AMC has to do with silver? Seriously, I also don't think there's any connection. I mean, other than that, the Reddit, the traders are the one that went in and say, okay, let's buy AMC shares, let's buy this GameStop share. Then after that, they win money. They say, okay, let's go attack silver. That's the only link that I have, but there's nothing else. But when I went through one of YouTuber, now she is really very good. I follow her, and of course, again, the later part of content is all done by her. But I have to understand where she's coming from, and I check with the real numbers. I check with the data. I check with online to make sure the numbers are correct. I mean, I know she's a very highly credentialed YouTuber, but just play safe. Okay, some YouTubers, they may want to do funny shit just to get this hit rate, right, to get themselves some money. But I want to give kudos to her now. Okay, all right, so let's just share what is the thing that she found out, and I want to share it with you right now. Okay, it's really scary in my opinion. Now, we know that the Hunt brothers, many years ago, the Hunt brothers came in, okay, and they cornered the silver market. Now, one thing that they cornered this silver, because they basically been holding silver for 10 years. For 10 years, they've been holding this. Then after that, when they basically cornered most of the silver, the physical silver, then they start to pump up the price with some individuals together. Pump. The silver price went up to $50. Okay, that was one of the really all-time high level, and the time is 1980. So think about this, the time silver at $50 is really a lot of money. Okay, and then after that, what happened towards the end? Like all syndication, always the last person that come in, the last boss or last partner come in, usually that would be the screw up part. And of course, later on, when that happened as well, when people get red eye or green eye, there was the authorities came in, the regulatory bodies came in, and that's it. Boop, all the way, silver crashed down all the way to below $5. And of course, that at the same time bankrupted the Hunt brothers. Okay, so in a way, it seems to be right. Okay, 2% sacrifice for the whole thing because they lost money on the damage. But if you look carefully in the whole gameplay, It can't be because of two of them making the show. They are just only the fronters. They're the real people at the back. So who are these real people at the back? Let's take a look. Now, we all know that because of the attacks on the MAO Capital have been doing pretty well. They basically was doing very well. And after that itself, right? Okay, recently, just in a single month alone, they lost 53%, okay, because they were hurt by GameStop and other bets. Okay, so we already heard this many times now. But I want you to focus a few names today, okay? This Citadel, okay, their partners, and Point 72, they came in to took some losses. They came in to pump in some money into Melvin Capital. Okay, watch this name, Citadel. All right, this is something very interesting. Watch it. Now, Citadel Point 72 invested 2.75 billion into Melvin Capital to just hold up the fort. Okay, so remember this guy? This guy, this from the Citadel, right? So this guy, look at his portfolio, right? This guy called Gap. He was a top portfolio manager at Point 72, predecessor of firm SAC. SAC, you know lah, it's a very big firm. Recently things happened. All right, I won't go too deep. All right, before then he was with SAC, Point 72. Then after that, he went to start up his own Melvin Capital, Gap, this guy. Okay, so now what's happening right here, okay? So we know that Wall Street bets came in and they started to whack. Okay, this on silver. I couldn't find the one on this GMC one, maybe too many away. But it's just that because of this Wall Street bets, they come in together and then they really go for the kill, all right? Then what actually crazy happened, okay? Right, do you know that, okay, Citadel itself, right, actually holds a lot of silver. Citadel holds a lot of silver. So now you think back for one moment already, then you see that why suddenly silver price suddenly going back. What you understand is this, okay? I repeat this. Initially, all right, they invested into Melvin Capital. Then Melvin Capital was attacked by these Wall Street retailers, right? Pop, got in the face, okay? They got hit. Then what happened is that suddenly out of nowhere, all right, the same bunch of Reddits comes in and say that, right, silver is a good time to buy. There should be short squeeze. So what happened? Very nice. So what happened? The Wall Street guys go into it, and then silver price went ballistic, pop. But do you know that, right? Citadel, the one that lost money in Melvin Capital, is the one also having a lot of silver in their portfolio. So now there's some rumors saying that, right, the Reddits are not the one that wrote that silver article. Someone else wrote the article and benefited. Can you see that now? Very, very interesting. All right. So the silver rally recently wasn't really just by itself. Is someone has basically used back the same strategy to make a quick buck out of this. All right. That is something very incredible. But then, is that big enough to be a conspiracy? Nope. This is just only the icing. Yes, icing only. Let me continue. Now, this is the one that really made me jump. Okay, take a look. JP Morgan. All right, this is the real Edgar search research. So we cannot lie about this. This is actually a real stuff here. So apparently, right, JP Morgan in the 13F filing, they have bought into GameStop shares last year. Huh? They bought it last year, and the company is down by the company is down at $440 billion losses. Why would JP go in to buy? That is really incredible, right? And the crazy part of this is that they bought quite substantial. And one of the things is that they put at 200. Hey, do you know that, Do you know that the GME at the time that they bought in September 2020 was only $10? Only $10. Who the F will be buying a put at $200 strike? Wow, think about this. This is like not one time, not two times, not three times, not five times. So if my brother, if you're listening to me, right, this is crazy. There's a put bought at $200. Oh my God, this is nuts. Okay. So that means that someone has the great confidence that this particular counter will go to 200. Correct or not? I mean, seriously, the share price, how can it be 200? So what happened? They bought a lot of option. They a lot of call option. They do the put option, more like a hedge position. And then I tell you, wow, the one even scarier. What happened? Oh, Hang Seng has broke KTR -3, is it? Okay, let's jump to Hang Seng then. you guys are making me very busy. Okay, let's bring Hang Seng in. Wow, Black Hawk down. Oh my God, engulfing. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Hang Seng. Oh gosh, this is really bad. This is really bad. Hang Seng will be going down towards 28,759. Pretty high chance Hang Seng will go down to this point. Very good high chance. Okay, I already tell you are live. All right, so that is one part of it down. This is only still, maybe they're just buying and luckily it hit lottery, right? No. Now, let me tell you something again, once again, all right? During this coming PTP, I'll tell you some really crazy stories about what I know over my years in the market. And of course, in Singapore, there's a very big saga back in 2013, whereby 3 counters was so famous for their price action until basically lots of things happen. Okay, so apparently when I see this thing, it just straight away, I know that it's a repeat. And obviously the players involved are the same in a way. Okay, do you know that Melvin Capital has to borrow from someone at a very high premium to borrow the shares? So you see, when the hedge funds sell the share, they also notice that the share itself are not that liquid. So what they did was they went in to borrow the shares from someone. So think about this, who's the someone that has the share? You understand my point now? So when the share price was going up and up and up and up, the borrow rate is ridiculous. It's killing them, literally skinning them alive. You understand that? You see how it goes now, right? You think you're good, someone is better. So apparently this particular house has been giving the borrow script to them. But then at the same time itself, right? So the price goes higher and higher, they pay through their nose. So end of the day, what happened? Yes, indeed. Finally, that's it. It reached a point of no return. The cut loss had to happen. So my point is this. This attack just happened a few days ago. Someone bought at $10 when the share price $10, a strike at 200. Sometime in life, the planning is so important. If you want to create a big wayang show, you really need to create very good. And now you understand why things really happen for a reason, not by chance, not by luck, and definitely not by some retailers telling you let's buy something, okay? So the dark pool was definitely involved. Apparently there was some research on dark pool. The dark pool trading, a lot of trading was done on GME shares, a lot of transaction, and obviously not only the J guy was doing, the G guy was also doing, and many guys were all coming in and just they just push and get all this incredible show going on. So you may ask again, so okay guys, okay Cal, you really explained to me GME, then what about silver then? Okay, remember that? Then suddenly out of nowhere, someone tell you silver will go to this price, that price, and the writer who wrote it is pretty good, right? Very convincing. Some of my friends was convinced by that and bought silver. I said, what the hell? He said, that, yeah, you see, the article is so convincing, it's so true. All right, I mean, he even quoted me, this guy know their shit. The financial guys, I say, look, this way of writing is too good to be true from a retailer. And of course, this is what happened. Right, silver price shoot all the way as the Reddit frenzy goes all the way into craziness, okay? All right, you go to the craziness of this. And of course, what happened then again, okay, this. Now, to make sure that I get it correct, do note this. Someone here basically was fined $1.26 billion for manipulating precious metal and treasuries market. That is from our own Straits Time, okay? You cannot lie about this. And of course, another crazy part is this, right? If you actually do research, this company holds the highest amount of physical silver in history. Do you know how much they hold? 4,700 tons. It's almost half, if not more, than the exchange has. Oh my God. So someone tells you that, what, silver will be this, silver will be that, but actually, what's happening? Someone is a holder. So those people who say, let's go and whack these guys because this guy holding short selling, they got the facts totally wrong. They really got it wrong. So obviously, when these guys hold the physical shares, they are the one that hold it. Anytime they can flood the market down with enough volume, price come down, and they buy back again, you won't know what hits you, and that's why things happen for a reason. So guys, this is why I'm telling you, this is really very scary, really very scary. This is how the world works. So do me a little favor, you know, really trade with the boys will be a better choice than doing anything else. Really, trade with the boys is easier, is better, and definitely much better than you do it on your own. All right, guys, that is the end of it. If you can understand what I'm trying to say, you got it, that'll be good, right? Just key the good chat, say I got it, or if you got it, it's good. If you think that you are lost by the whole thing, then never mind. Just concentrate on the system, trade with the boy system is good enough for you. Okay. So all cool, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's MAO. Have a great day. Bye bye.